So, speedrunning. I'm sure you've heard of it before. If you haven't, well, you're about to learn right now. Speedrunning is basically the act of taking a video game and trying to beat it as fast as possible. As you can imagine, this can be pretty difficult, considering the average player for the average game nowadays could take hours up to days to complete. Although some older games might have some surprisingly low times, modern games tend to have a lot longer run times, maybe close to an hour or two. Although the times are fun to look at, what's really more interesting is the people's ability to get better and better and faster at a game the more that they play. This is why speedrunning is an art of humanity. I want you to imagine a skill that you have. A skill that is so eloquently crafted by your expertise that you could probably do it with your eyes closed. As unfortunate as it is, the same thing cannot be said for speedrunning. But the two are more similar than you think. They both have one underlying detail that is the crux of their being, and it is that practice will always make perfect, and the more that you do something, the better you'll get at it. Unfortunately though, not all games are made equally. Some have something called RNG, or random number generation. That basically tells the game that something will happen by chance. And truth be told, it is that test of probability, that chance, that can either make or break a run. Some players may have succeeded in having the perfect run, but take it to be a couple years later and it turns out that it could have been perfected even more. Although, it is possible for some players to discover things about a game that probably would have never been noticed otherwise. Some things that were thought to be random actually aren't, and are actually based off of things that are almost out of the player's control, but it's only then to take time for them to master the skill yet again, so that they can get the quote-unquote perfect run. For some people, this may just be simple game playing, and honestly almost taken too far. But I dare say that it's actually an art, and it shows something about our humanity. It shows that if we're dedicated enough towards something, we will do whatever it takes to complete a task. No matter how ridiculous, no matter how impossible. In the end, we will find a way to win. Sometimes, if a game is really popular in the speedrunning community, it could create long-lasting rivalries between two or more people to see who can get the lowest time. And if I'm being honest, it's these rivalries that push the people to do even better and better and better and faster and faster and faster. Some runs become so precise they go down to the millisecond level, almost cutting down to individual frames. Quite honestly, when it gets like that, it seems to be that it would be impossible to cut the time any lower than it is. But that's exactly when a new technique is created, or a new glitch is found that completely breaks the game and is able to lower the time by minutes, although those things don't happen often. And to me, if I'm being truthfully honest, that may even be more beautiful than the act of bettering yourself. Because essentially, breaking a game is like committing an act of discovery, something that we humans sure love to do. From the dawn of our own existence, we've been always trying to figure out new things about our world. So I don't understand why it would be any different for video games. Video games are built with laws that they call code, and our universe is built with laws that we don't really know what the fuck they do, but they're there. And in any sense of the word, we're always trying to break those rules. We're always trying to break past the limit. And whether that limit breaking comes from breaking the game itself, or breaking your own limits by becoming better at a game, either way, it's an art. And it's an art that I'm willing to partake in. Although, I actually kinda suck at speedrunning, so maybe not. Either way, that basically wraps up everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. I know this wasn't really like a video essay per se, but I did something at least. Now, if you're interested on the history of speedrunning, I highly suggest that you watch Summoning Salt's videos on the history of speedrunning. He goes super in depth on how players were able to lower the times of certain games. And to be quite honest, his video series kind of gave me the inspiration of making this video, so thanks to him. His link will be in the description below. I do have plans to upload more regularly. As you might have noticed yesterday, I uploaded a video that I actually kind of put effort in, so yay for me. I'm hoping to do more of these video essay / commentary videos. I think that they're really fun to make, so be on the lookout for that.
Next video is on Minecraft, so prepare your anus.
That basically wraps up for this video, so I'll see you guys later. Peace out.